Baladash, Malanore.
Honored to meet you. Farewell.
Long ago, before the Sun Blossom ritual was practiced, the Tauren tribes would journey to Stone Talon to celebrate midsummer. During one particularly hot summer, as the sun blazed and the crops wilted, the elders pondered on how to appease Anshe. Perhaps a bundle of sun blossoms will appease him, one suggested. An offering to the sun was needed. When ignited, sun blossoms would soar upwards in the warm summer winds. But with the sun high in the sky, the blossoms would not reach. Perhaps we should offer them from the highest mountain, another suggested. When the elders had agreed, a few select chosen would journey north to the highest peak in the land to make the offerings. But such a journey involved entering the moonlit lands of the Kaldorai. Although the Kaldorai and Tauren kept an amicable distance, the elven priestesses granted our request and guided us through their lands. Our first resting point was at the shrine of the Wisp Mother. Here, we shared our stories of Anshe with the Kaldorai. As the summer pilgrims continued further into Kaldorai lands, they stopped to rest in the once green Iron Tree Woods. The ancients of the forest welcomed them with shade and shelter from the scorching heat. The pilgrimage continued with a detour into the Grove of Moonglade, home of Cenarius, the Forest Lord. Cenarius saw wisdom in the Tauren reaching out to Anshe, and granted them shelter and the cool waters of his glade as respite. Cenarius advised them to seek the Mistress of the Skies atop the Great Mountain, as they would need her boon to bring their offerings into the skies. As the Tauren pressed on, they found even the cold alpine forests of Winterspring had felt the blaze of the sun overhead. Aviana was a goddess of winds and wild, and this was not a land the Tauren usually ventured to. Hollow rarely risk journeying so high up these slopes, yet I see the selflessness of your purpose. May these winds carry your blossoms high above. Said that as the pilgrims descended the waterways into the red forests below, the blaze of Anshe seemed to dissipate. Anshe was now sated, and the Tauren tribes agreed to carry out this ritual journey at the start of every midsummer. As the Sun Pilgrims traversed the river's south, they wondered, had it truly been the offerings of the blossoms themselves that had appeased Anshe, or had it been the selflessness of their effort that brought relief to the heat-scorched lands of Kalimdor? Sun, guide your path. Take each year, as the cooler spring days turned to summer, the southern tribes migrated north towards Stone Talon Peak. Even the most resilient of tribes found the blaze of the sun to be daunting in scorching summer months. As the southern tribes traveled, Flamekeepers would build great bonfires to maintain the light of Anshe during the colder nights. As the tribes ventured south, some followed the rocky ridges that divided the plains of Mashanshe and the rolling valleys of Mulgore. These bonfires would serve as path markers for the southern tribes as they made their way home during the end of midsummer. These plains would serve as a rest stop and hunting grounds for many tribes of central Kalimdor, long before Thunderbluff ever stood. Some tribes returned home to the plains of Mashanshe, as others broke off toward the jungles of Feralus. As a farewell to Anshe in the cooler seasons, these neighboring tribes would celebrate one last sun blossom ceremony. Some tribes traversed the jungles. Others kept to the steppes and cliffs that divided their territories. This retreat, often known as the Brow of the Sun, served as the final resting point for the tribes who made their home in Thousand Needles. As the cooler winds descended upon Thousand Needles, the tribes here gathered atop the southern bluffs to ignite their blossoms. Tribes paid homage to both wind and fire with their celebration. Although the sands of Tanaris are now an arid wasteland, these once lush lands were home to many Tauren tribes. Some say these tribes were the first to make the pilgrimage north, following the path of the great beasts migrating to cooler pastures. Tracing the path of this great summer migration reminds us that even as the light of the sun wanes and the days grow shorter, our path home will always be illuminated by the fires of Anshe. Anshe's light guide us. Sun, guide your path.
Greetings, traveler. Go in peace.
May winds guide you. The Summer Festival of Fire has long been a time of revel and good fortune for the Kingdom of Stormwind. But what was once a season of celebration became a chapter of paranoia and darkness for the people in these lands. Long ago, at the height of midsummer celebrations, the northern mountains of Redridge were shattered by a catastrophic eruption. Unbeknownst to the humans, the Thane of the Dark Iron Dwarves, Thorison I, had called forth the Fire Lord from his elemental banishment, blanketing the realm in ash and soot. With most of northern Redridge and its resource-rich territories lost, paranoia and fear set in around Stormwind, and soon many celebrations fell out of practice. Through great tenacity, the people of Lakeshire were the first to rebuild and rekindled the summer celebration, choosing to honor the spirit of fire, not fear it. Inspired by their neighbour's celebration, the people of Brightwood would soon set ablaze their own blossom lights and rekindle their region's festival. They say the summer winds carry these lights into the haunted canyon of Deadwind Pass, bringing a flicker of hope to the kingdom's darkest places. In later seasons, the people of Westfall and Elwyn joined their neighbours in reigniting the festival. Much like Lake Everstill, the rivers of these regions were dotted with blossom lights, and in time, the once abandoned festival returned to all corners of the kingdom. Although humanity's celebration of summer predates even the Kingdom of Throm, it was their kinship with the dwarves that inspired many customs still practiced today. that while many descendants of King Thoradin migrated south by sea, those who travelled by land were guided through Cosmodan by Wildhammer bonfires during the Dwarven Festivals of Fire. Though the Dwarven Festivals of Fire were celebrated by all clans in the ages before the War of Three Hammers, the Dark Iron clan paid a heavy toll for summoning the Fire Lord. Even so, after breaking free from the Fire Lord's chains, the Dark Iron clan have once again embraced their faith in the flame and reverence for the element that flows through their veins. In fact, since the dawn of Dwarvenkind, fire has played a crucial role in the shaping and forging of our people. For the Bronzebeard, a tool of industry and trade. For the Dark Irons, a weapon to wield and master. And for the Wildhammer, the flicker of flame was our tool for survival in the rugged mountains of Cosmodan. Come, share a story. To safe journeys. Long before the humans established Stormwind, the dwarves of Cosmodan honored the elements of fire through a festival and revelry. At the start of summer, dwarves of all clans would gather to celebrate around the bonfires. As the Wildhammer hosted the festival in their foothills, the wisest and eldest of their shamans, known to some as Wild Sages, would tell stories around the bonfires. One such tale told of the origins of the Wild Sage pilgrimage, carried out at the end of each summer, in the wake of a fiery shooting star. The story tells of the first Wild Sages witnessing a brilliant burning streak shooting across the summer night sky. Following the star as it illuminated the crags and foothills of Cosmodan, the Wild Sages watched from afar as it briefly settled over the second highest mountain in the land. Believing it as an auspicious sign from the spirits of fire, they followed it, climbing high into the mountains of Don Moreau, where they saw it dark to the northeast. marked forever as an important natural landmark for the Wild Sage yearly pilgrimage. This mountain would later house the great Wildhammer fortress of Grim Batal. The Wild Sages followed the star over rolling hills and vast riverlands under open skies. A journey through lands rich with elemental spirits, another auspicious sign. It is said that the pilgrims even witnessed the great star dancing among the thunderstrikes atop the northernmost mountain in these highlands. As the star swept northwest across the sea, the Wild Sages crossed the narrow channel into the human lands, where they found another celebration underway. Having already established trade with Cosmodan, the ancient humans were quick to welcome the exhausted pilgrims into their midsummer celebrations. As the Wild Sages learned the maypole dances, and the dwarves taught the Arathi how to weave blossom lights, both races shared in their stories and customs under the warm summer skies. Around the bonfire, the Arathi elders spoke of the dwarves' star and how this elemental spirit and others like it made its home in the untamed valley to the north. Continuing their journey, the Wild Sages passed into the valley, where they set their eyes upon majestic winged creatures soaring high in the sky. Above them, on ember-lit wings, circling high above the tallest peak of the land, the Wild Sages saw their star like a glittering torch in the summer sky.
Oh, look who it is! Fly high!
Your clever little Riftwalkers have found your target, Riftblade. Why do you insist on waiting?
We are not charging in through another portal blind, Decimus. We need a few experts before we mobilize, starting with our champion here.
Survivors suffer under a stain of void corruption. I do not believe we can count on their aid for some time.
The Sunwell corrupted. The Vanguard swept away as if they were nothing. How will we survive this?
We owe our service to those in...
Is the Darkwell a foothold for Xalatath? Will her devouring hosts spill out to corrupt all of Azeroth? To assault the Darkwell and take it back from Xalatath.
With what army, Erator? The Vanguard is gone.
Then we will find an army. Xalatath's devouring host will not stay in Quel'Danas forever. All of Azeroth is in danger. Xalatath won the Battle of the Voidspire, but all is not lost. We can still fight. The problem isn't just retaking the Isle of Quel'Danas. We have to cleanse the corrupted Darkwell. We need military might and magical expertise. I propose we call upon the other elven people for aid, and not just those from Quel'Thalas. We should send a diplomatic mission to Bel Ameth and entreat the Night Elves for their aid.
They will extract a price.
And we invite the High Elves and the Silver Covenant to join our efforts.
Those butchers will not set foot inside our city.
You are wrong about them. Of all the peoples of Azeroth, the elves understand the threat of the Darkwell.
If we are to survive, we must put aside past battles. We must contact the other elven people.
I will send a message to Suramar to rally our armies. Chief Telemancer Oculus is at your disposal for transport.
To Bel Ameth, then. Eritol, seek out your aunt. We will accept aid from anyone that would fight against Xalatath and her devouring host.
Hello.
Once again, that accursed Sunwell has been corrupted by vile magic. Predictable.
On your mark. What has befallen the people in Silvermoon? Tell me of the doom that threatens you.
The beauty of Eversong endures. The Sunwell has fallen. Xalatath has twisted its power to the void, creating the Darkwell.
Baladash, Malinore. This much void energy will soon spill from the Sunwell, corrupting all of Azeroth. It must be stopped.
What news? Even now, my people gather their own army to lend to the Sindorai. We remember those who aided us in the past.
I have heard enough. The Void is a threat to all of Azeroth. You will have our armies. Nature will heal. Tread carefully. Keep your eyes sharp and your footsteps silent. Champion, please aid Maev with awakening the Ancients and preparing them for war.
Sindorai continue the ancient elven tradition of not learning from their disastrous mistakes. Was the incessant need for a fount of power that destroyed our civilization and brought our home to ruin. Each time the Sunwell comes under attack, the Blood Elves suffer in the aftermath, and yet they cling to it. Once again, the Sunwell invites corruption and calamity. How many times must its mere existence imperil our world?
The Kaldorei forces make this fight possible, but we will need more allies to be assured of victory.
Goddess watch over you. Consider it done. Much remains to be done.
The conflict between the Blood Elves and the High Elves of the Silver Covenant is still fresh. I foresee problems on both sides.
I never miss a shot. Lorthmar, I've attached no conditions to my aid. A corrupted Sunwell is an existential threat that cannot be ignored.
Both our peoples have moved beyond the conflicts of the past. A hopeful sign for the future.
However, this marks the third time that evil has descended upon Quel'Danas and placed our world in peril. Should we survive this crisis, I ask that you do not attempt to reignite the Sunwell. It is time to find a different path.
You said there were no conditions.
None for our army to join the battle. But the Sunwell invites catastrophe and conflict. For the sake of your people, you must let it go.
You can't ask that of me. The Sunwell defines us. Without it, we were nothing. Weak and powerless.
We Kaldorei once faced a similar fear. Losing our immortality was a cruel fate. And those who sought to regain it committed terrible crimes. So believe me when I say that I know how you feel. But I also know that your people's resilience far eclipses their reliance on the Sunwell.
I will consider it.
Have you made a discovery?
Just a bunch of stubborn old elves.
Fret not. You did well to bring them together.
Do you think returning Anastarion's relics will convince those like Aethys to allow you to return?
I don't intend it as a bribe. But if relics of the last king must return home, then perhaps the Quel'Dorei deserve the same.
Light preserve you, friend. I was young when Quel'Thalas fell. I don't remember much about King Anastarion.
He ruled for thousands of years, from the troll wars against the Amani to his heroic sacrifice against the Scourge. To this day, Anastarion is revered by both Blood Elves and High Elves. He is a symbol of when our people stood as one. After Anastarion's sacrifice, our people were split apart. The Blood Elves stayed in the ruins to rebuild, and did terrible things to regain that feeling of power. We High Elves could not abide what Prince Kael'thas was asking of us. We left during our people's greatest need. We have also done terrible things since then.
Would anything have been different if Anastarion had survived?
It doesn't matter what would have been. It only matters that he was a symbol of a united, powerful Quel'Thalas. We need that now.
You know, Anastarion wasn't the only one who died defending Silvermoon. Despite what everyone says, I wish Aunt Sylvanas were here to join the fight. But I suppose her days as Ranger General truly are a thing of the past. All things considered, maybe that's for the best.
Passed down from Anastarion's great-grandfather, this crown adorned the brow of every Quel'Dorei king. High King Anastarion's Book of Law. He applied its dictates equally to all his subjects.
these relics of Anasterian are enough to remind Silvermoon that we are still one people.
The Silver Covenant returns to Silvermoon one last time.
Champion, if you would meet us at the gates, it would be a powerful symbol.
I am not here to fight you. We are here to defend the city of our birth from the Void.
The Sun Reavers will defend what remain the artifacts of Anasterian. We thought these lost, taken by the Lich King.
I wish to return them to their home. Our home.
You cannot buy absolution, Verisa. What you did was unforgivable.
I am not here seeking forgiveness. Silvermoon is under attack. I intend to defend it.
High King Anasterian's death heralded an age of mistrust and anger. This is what the Void feeds upon. Was Anasterian's sacrifice in vain? Did he die so that his people would turn on each other, rather than unite to defend their home?
The Silver Covenant drew a line in the sand and then soaked it in blood.
We are here to prevent more blood from spilling. In spite of all that has happened between us, can you deny that is what Anasterian would have wanted?
No, I cannot. This is far from over, Windrunner. But for the sake of our High King, you may enter Silvermoon.
Thank you, Aethys.
Verisa Windrunner, I had not believed you would ever return to this city, but I welcome your help.
Baladash, Malinor. Together...
That's everyone except for the Shaldorai. Any word, First Arcanist? The Nightborn have yet to answer the missive. Could it have been lost in transit?
That should not be possible. I sent it magically to Ullen, my seneschal in charge, during my absence. Something may be amiss in Suramar. Seneschal Ullen, where is the army? Where are our constructs? Why are you ignoring my orders?
Perhaps whatever has been draining our mana claimed the messages you sent us. I'll investigate at once, First Arcanist.
No, Ullen. We will investigate this mystery while you gather our troops. This military construct has been drained of mana. This was no mere error. The ley line no longer channels mana. The magic has been devoured. Ullen, who were we talking to before? We must confront them. Imposter, hold!
We have your mana. The Nightborn shall fall to the devouring host.
The Twilight's blade must be altering ley lines in the Archway. Go and undo their sabotage. These halls are crawling with cultists. See if you can find what they've done to the flow of mana.
Anarala Bailore!
This is for you. There, at the top of the stairs. That must be the one who is disrupting the Archway's conduits. Breathe deep. Be quiet. Seems that the crystals that keep the ley lines aligned have been displaced. You need to find and retrieve them. Speak no more. Time to sleep. They won't know what hit them. Be quiet. Speak no more. Can't catch us. Speak no more. I don't think so. I'll take care of them. Now strike! Good. Those are all the crystals. Return to the main chamber and place them on their pedestals. Speak no more. Well done. The Twilight's blade will not best the Shaldorai this day. Now to bring Ullin's killer to justice.
Too quick to counter. Be quiet! Speak no more!
Let this be a lesson to Zalatath and her minions. The Nightborn are no strangers to fighting for our people and our world. With the flow of mana restored, our forces can now mobilize and teleport to Silvermoon. Let us rendezvous there, champion. It is time for the Nightborn to honor the debt we owe to Quel'Thalas. Our future shines bright. I believe all of our preparations are complete. Report back to Lorthamar and bear witness to the army you have assembled.
With perseverance, strength.
What I do?
With the Shaldori, we have gathered together more elves in one place than we have seen in ages.
Let us hope it will be enough.
It will have to be. We are fighting for the safety of our world. elves of Azeroth, the devouring host has come to consume our homes, our lives, and our families. We will not let them take anyone else. Not one more! Today, we break the void! Twilight's blade have seized the docks. We must deal with them first before we assault the span. It's good you are here. Be alert for opportunity. Varisa will provide support from the skies, and Thalysra from the sea. The rest of us will pierce the enemy's line and secure the harbor. Champion, with me!
Champion, our troops are ready to assist. Signal them when needed. Silvermoon will not fall to the likes of you.
Of the Keldori!
blockaded. We cannot launch an assault on the bridge.
Then we need to secure the docks. Champion, push forward.
Time is on our side.
Cavalry can't provide air support. The Ethereals will shoot us out of the sky.
Champion, find and mark their cannons so the Rendori can destroy them. The void obeys my will. That's the last cannon. Signal Verisa to strike.
Champion, now that the skies are clear, fly to me at the bridge. It is time to advance to Quel'Danas. The Lysra and Verisa are in position. What can I do? We must protect those in need. Now is the time. Signal Thalystra to open fire. Attack!
Enemy's lines are breaking! Do not let up!
We have them on the run! Let this devouring host know the fury of Quel'Thalas!
Young little Eretol, so much like your parents, leading an army to their meaningless death.
This army will see you vanquished, Xalatath. I swear it on my father's shield.
Will your light twist into wrath? Will you set your armor ablaze again? And this time, will your friends burn in the flames?
The only one who will burn today is you.
A chance to leave and lick your wounds. After all, I never took any interest in you.
Is that fear in your voice, Xalatath? We aren't going anywhere.
Down that shield! Fire!
Advance! Give these void spawn no quarter! Azeroth! With me! One final push to the Sunwell! Light preserve you, friend. We need you in the fight.
Oh, you struggle in vain. Leave this dark place. Prepare for your end. Why spend your last moments in agony? I've already won.
All you've done is unite us.
Never miss an opportunity to raid the Sunwell. The goddess has drawn a path for you.
We will not let Zalatath and her devouring host take this city! For Azeroth! For the Sunwell! Taking the span was just the first step. Now we must face Zalatath before this dark well corrupts all of Azeroth. It's good you are here. Be alert. We've made it across the bridge. The true battle lies ahead. Be ready for the worst.
Anu Belore Delana. Anu Vala Valorialan.
Is there no end to their armies?
Hold the line! This ends now!
mother's son, a constant reminder of her failure. You sicken her.
No, liar!
You look up to your sister so highly. She only looks down on you. A weak little girl to be pitied.
Illyria! I can't!
I would not be here without you. My thanks. Come to me. Accept your oblivion. Darkness embrace you. We more. Sever the light. The void surges. I am denial. You solve nothing. Your time. I ebb and flow, the darkest of tides. Darkness blooms. This is a certainty you must embrace. Shatter in shame. Slice of shadow. Enough. The dark well calls and I answer. Can you hear it? Shadows take you. Darkness dwells. Shadows take you. Darkness dwells. Shadows take you. I bask. I grow. You cannot stop what has begun. You cannot end the ending. Midnight falls. Your efforts are the absence of reason, of light, of life. Your only purpose is oblivion. The sun falls.
You windrunners. You just don't know when to lay down and die.
We windrunners are just stubborn that way.
You? I honestly didn't factor for you.
Death comes for all, Zalatan. Even your wretched kind.
We'll finish this another time, perhaps.
I thought you said you could never leave the moor.
There are ways, nephew. But they do take their toll. Regardless, you told me that Silvermoon was in peril. That it needed its Ranger General one last time.
Sylvanas, if the Maw cannot hold you, then maybe there's a way back for you. Back to us.
My penance, my true work has only begun, little sister. The Shadowlands are not at all what they seem. I cannot rest until I've uncovered the truth. Still, I hope to see you both again. Before the end begins.
won, but the Darkwell remains.
What was wrought here cannot simply be undone. The light is all but consumed. I barely feel the well's power.
We can't leave it like this. The wounds the Void left behind must be healed. What can I do? Light preserve you, friend. We must... There's more to be done, but I think we've earned a moment of respite. Let's head back to Silvermoon for now.
Despite our long history of animosity, we elves have proven that together we are greater than our grievances. Perhaps the rifts between us will never fully heal, but we must at least attempt to bridge them.
Get this over with. Umbric, in light of all you have done for Silvermoon, I hereby return your research materials.
It's Magister Umbric, actually. But it's good to be acknowledged.
What would you ask of me? We build our future upon the backbone of tradition.
My old workspace, complete with nullification runes and enchantments.
That desk was a menace. It kept eating magic items we left on it.
My old harmonial. You kept it?
Well, a lot of work went into it, and you did earn it.
Wait, does this mean what I think it means?
To show our gratitude for your aid, I am awarding you this property as an embassy for the Rendorai.
You are actually letting us back into the city regularly? Willingly?
I still do not approve of your research into the Void.
You gave us our equipment back? That is literally you approving of what we do. You approve of me.
I regret this already.
Lisa and I have decided that our people can no longer afford to fight each other.
Not when greater threats lurk outside our walls.
All that I worked for, gone.
The Silver Covenant was formed to oppose the Horde. Our enmity toward them could not be quelled. Let this flame signal the end of the Silver Covenant. Though our losses linger, we must move forward.
The Sun Reavers sought to reclaim our place in the Kirin Tor. We never meant to become a political tool. Let this flame remind us of our true calling, to share knowledge and power against a common foe.
I agree to this compact, though I will never forgive the Horde for what it has done.
As I will never forgive the Alliance for purging us from Dalaran. Yet, I too agree to this compact.
I trust and hope that things went well, Champion. We have made many sacrifices. Our strength, we believe we can heal the Darkwell, and we would like you there when we do.
It's good you are here. What can I do? The others have gathered gifts from their home to help with the Darkwell. Please let them know we are ready for them.
Trust me, Ramath. This shard will regulate the void energies within the well. We embrace power. We do not fear.
To allow the void to remain at all, your calculations have to be perfect, Umbric.
Well, then it's a good thing you're looking over my shoulder, isn't it?
What have you seen?
word.
Aethys and I have agreed to bring Anastarion's crown, a symbolic gesture befitting the last king of Silvermoon. We stand together. Fight. Are you sure about this, Aethys? The crown has only just been returned to its home.
I am. We cannot greet the future without saying farewell to the past.
The fruit of the Arkandor can cleanse all manner of magic. I'm certain it will do so here. Suramar stands with you.
I know this is no small thing you offer us. Silvermoon owes you a debt of gratitude.
Nonsense, my love. That we have the fruit at all is in no small part, thanks to the Sindorai.
We have brought the purifying waters of our moonwells. I hope it will help. Shall we begin? We will find...
Thank you for coming. I know this was not an easy decision.
The right decision is seldom easy. A lesson that we must all take to heart.
We stand here today because of you, champion. Let us put an end to this dark well. Pleasantries can wait. Shorel Aran. Remain vigilant. We founded this kingdom as exiles, in search of a new home. But when we lost the Sunwell, when we nearly lost everything, in fear and grief, we cast out our own people, made exiles of them. We were foolish. Never again. And now, together, we consecrate this not as the Sunwell, but as something new. Let it represent the moment when night becomes day and the moon meets the sun. Where light and shadow exist in perfect balance. Let this mark a new dawn for our people. For the kingdom of Quel'Thalas, our high home.
Yes! Ha ha ha! Woo!
Though today we celebrate, there remains much to which we must attend. Still, thank you for all you have done.
Light preserve you, friend. Be alert for opportunities to Adrian. With all that's happened, we haven't had much time to talk.
What's on your mind?
When the attacks first started, you went to the Sunwell and prayed for a miracle. Heroes from all over the world appeared in a flash of light just in time to save the city. I don't understand how it happened.
I've never experienced anything like it before. In my desperation, I swear I could hear a gentle voice. "Don't be afraid," it said. "I am with you." And there was music, like a song ringing in my heart.
Like the Radiant Song? Could the voice you heard have been the world soul we've heard about? Could it have reached out through the light?
I truly do not know. Whatever it was, it saved us. I believe we will hear it again when we need it most.
I answer to the light.
What can I do? We must protect those in need.
Fight well.
Let us begin. Wisdom guide your steps.
My faith kindles my hope. So, Anduin, why do you keep stealing glances at the esteemed Prophet Velen?
He was my mentor. He taught me so much about the light.
Oh, excellent! Then you can introduce us.
Wait! Ellen, this is Farron Lothar of the Halifal Arathi. I'm sure she's overflowing with questions.
It is an honor, young Lothar. I too have questions. I hear tales of a large crystal of light and shadow. We shall find time to speak at length. But first, Anduin, how does the light feel to you now?
Earlier, near the Sunwell, it was overwhelming. I couldn't hear myself think. I understand how so many lost themselves in it. But now, it's gentle. The pleasant hum in the back of my mind I remember from my youth.
It is wonderful you feel the light so near once more, Anduin.
Indeed. So then, my dear pupil, why have you been avoiding me?
I'm sorry, Felon. This is not the future you saw for me. I was broken. I'm putting the pieces back together, but they fit differently now. Some parts are just gone. The light called upon me, yes, but I'm still no great king, no true hero. I still can't even bring myself to abdicate the throne I don't deserve.
Ah, Anduin, you are young. There are many futures yet ahead of you. But I will tell you this. In none of my visions did you remain idle for long.
Let's get down to business then. I stand ready to help.
The Sunwell must be protected. Be about your work. This new Dawnwell is a fitting tribute to our unity. Though, learning to live without the Sunwell's power may take some getting used to.
Perhaps. Far more concerning to me is the Darkwell.
It's no longer a threat to any.
They were moving down through it, Ramath. You saw. Thousands upon thousands of void monstrosities, all headed deep underground.
I saw. What could Xalatath be seeking at the heart of the world?
Whatever it is, She used us to get to it. I fear her true invasion is only just beginning.